Alright guys, so I have to be transparent with you one time, and I have to admit to you that before I got handed this shoe today, I'd never seen it before in my life. I've never heard anything about this collab, and it's not really a hype shoe, but it is a shoe that I think that you guys will be very, very surprised about, because I'm sure that a lot of you are subscribed to the same old channels, and no one that I know has actually covered this shoe. It's got some crazy details. The name of the game on this shoe is details. And these right here are the gel-lyte 3 Up There Kookaburra collaboration. And this is a collaboration between an Australian boutique and fashion store called Up There, as well as Asics, who you all know. So yeah, Asics has definitely not been in the limelight for many, many years, and it didn't have the same run-up and hype as New Balance did, but I'm willing to bet you guys that in the next 5 years we will see somewhat of a resurgence in Asics shoes, because they are really, really cool, and I think that they have quite a foothold in the European market, because when I was over in Paris, I saw a lot of people wearing them. That was many years ago. I don't know how it is now, but definitely a shoe that is not getting any credit. And this collab in particular has just a crazy amount of details. So I am very excited to bring it to you right now. So let's take a look at the box. Asics usually doesn't have too special of a box, but this one actually is different. On the top we got the Kookaburra, which is basically the trademarks insignia for the shoe. It's an Australian bird that is blue and brown with white and black speckles on it, who has a very funny laughing sound. It kind of sounds like Kookaburra. That's like the whole point. And this is the size tag. It says Asics right there. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the box. It is just a standard Asics box, but it does have some up there details. So looking at the shoe itself, there's a lot going on. This is a pretty loud shoe actually, which when I hear Asics, I don't really expect loudness, but these are very loud. So on the back, we got some pretty hairy brown suede, and then we got the Asics logo done in this UNC blue. So already I see some pretty hyped up colorways on the shoe. I see some dark mochas and some UNC blues, which I've never really seen combined, which is really interesting. Underneath the Asics logo, we got a black and white speckled mesh detail, kind of interweaving throughout the UNC logo. And then towards the front, we got some more speckled fading into white details, along with some white mesh on the toe box of the shoe. We got a gray liner right here and some gray suede on the front. The laces, these come with white laces as well as these blue laces, which I definitely think are really, really cool on the shoe. I think they would go great. The medial side is actually different than the lateral side. This kind of reminds me of some stuff that Nike has done in the past, where the logos are different colors. So this logo is like a brown, black, and white fade instead of the UNC on the other side. And this kind of resembles the Kookaburra's tail, or like some of the other details on it, which look like this. Another really weird detail about the gel-lyte 3 is that the middle here actually opens up like a sandwich. It's not a tongue. It's like a one-piece body construction, which is really weird to me. I'm not a huge fan of that. Personally, I wish there was just a tongue right here, but what can you do? Then inside we got Up There branding on the insole, and you got a Kookaburra right there. It's actually slightly different on the left and the right shoe. As you can see right there, they are both Kookaburras, but they're making a slightly different expression, which is pretty cool. You got Up There branding on this one right by the tongue, or the flaps, I guess. And then you got Asics on the back as well right there, along with gel-lyte 3 embossed into this brown hairy suede. On the back we also got this gray patch, which is kind of similar to this mesh right here, and you got a pull tab which looks like it does actually help you get the shoe on and it's not just for aesthetics. The laces also have the UNC hits at the end of them, and the bottom is UNC and black, which is an interesting choice. So yeah, the colorway is definitely really cool. It's one of the cooler Asics I've seen in a very long time. And UNC blue, you guys all know I have a thing for UNC blue. I don't really own any UNC clothing, but I have too many UNC shoes, so I really like UNC on shoes. Call me a hypebeast, call me whatever you want. It also appears as though there's some ventilation holes on the front right here, which is cool. Sizing wise, go true to size on these. They do fit pretty well. They're a comfortable shoe from what I've heard. And quality of materials. So the suede right here is pretty soft, I would say. The mesh is pretty good as well. I would say the materials on these are pretty excellent because they're very, very detailed and different than most other shoes in the pack, or just in general. On the left shoe, it's pretty much exactly the same deal as well. Got the same details, same color swap on the medial side as well. It looks like my trainer did wear these a little bit. I think these will be a pretty good beater if I do say so myself. They're comfortable, they're wearable, and they're loud as well. They're loud and wearable, which is an interesting combo. I really like the colorway. I like this shoe in general. I'm not really an Asics guy. I wouldn't probably go out of my way to buy these, but if I somehow came across them, I'd probably wear them a good amount. With that being said, I'm going to end it off here. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you all soon with some more bangers as usual. Peace.